make sure you can see just the tops of your thighs or at least your knees, because if you can't, you'll probably bridge it a little too high. We want to keep the upper back on the mat. And then we're lifting the ribs and the hips towards each other. So instead of thinking of pushing your hips to the ceiling, think about tilting them towards your chest. Squeeze your butt. We're trying to get a little blood flowing through those big lower body muscles too. Once we have 10 of those bridges, we're going to flip over onto our hands and knees. This is tabletop position. And we're going to do 5 cat-cows. So cat-cow, we round up through the belly button, press down with the hands, and then we reverse it, drop the belly, chin up, chest up. So we have 5 of those. Just trying to get some good movement through the pelvis, the low back. Maybe if you're a little tight back there, this will feel good to loosen that up. We want to start right away thinking about our core, getting some awareness to the core. I talk about core a lot. It should always be something we're aware of. After we have 5 of those, we come down onto our forearms. One hand goes behind the head and we rotate the shoulders so that the elbow just goes up towards the ceiling. 8 of these on each side. If you're watching this on record, you will need a resistance band, either a loop or a straight. If you don't have a resistance band, grab a hand towel. And potentially some lightweight dumbbells, especially if you don't have a band and you do have dumbbells, you could grab those. So as we're loosening up this upper back, we'll tell you about today. We've got circuits today. So we have 3 circuits, 3 exercises in each circuit, and we'll do each one 3 times. We will rest a little bit between exercises. We will rest a lot longer in between the full circuit. And then we'll repeat all 3 rounds before we move on into the next circuit. Coming back to tabletop, hands below shoulders, knees below hips. Draw your belly into your spine so your back is flat. We go into bird dogs. One arm in the opposite leg. Extend the fingers, reach the heel. Press down into the hand on the ground. You've got 10 on each side here. Also known as 20 singles. For my people who like to count singles, you know who you are. Reach the fingers, point the toe. Point the heel. The toe is pointing to the ground. And our goal here is simply to try to balance by pulling in through the core and staying nice and stable and strong. Yes, you got it. So this right here, again, core awareness, trying to flatten your low back to the ceiling, making a point to start thinking about always engaging that core so that as we do any exercise, you're protecting your low back with that tension in the middle. Once you've done 10 on each side, we'll meet standing, but take your time, no rush. Your count, your pace. Once you do stand up, we go arm circles back for 10. So biceps by the ears, nice big reach back. Go ahead and do 10 of those. I gotta take this long sleeve shirt off. So I go from freezing to too warm in 30 seconds. I cannot, this is something to know about me. I can't stand working out, teaching class like this in a t-shirt. I have to wear a tank top. So go ahead and reverse that, bring it forward, reach up. So I really would like to wear my Fitness Evolution logoed stuff for these sessions, but I only have t-shirts and long sleeve shirts, and I don't want to work out in a t-shirt, you guys. I told Jason we need to get some tank tops. All right, once we finish 10 arm circles forward, we're gonna do a toe touch squat reach. This is a mobility exercise. Arms up, round it forward. So you can round your back, you can bend your knees, get your toes. Bend down, tucking your butt with your heels staying down as low as you can go. Then lift your head, chest, and neck, and reach your right arm up by your ear, your left arm up by your ear, and stand up. So it's important that our feet are wide enough that my arms can stay inside my legs. We're trying to kind of press open through the knees. And, you know, you'll see mine super low. Yours will get better with time if you're not all the way down there. It just takes time. The more you do it, the better it gets. So we've got 4, sit down, heels down, chest up, reach, reach. And here's 5, all the way down and around. Tuck and lift, reach, reach. All right, we're going into that gate opener here. So we open to the side and set it down. Open and set it down. As you're doing your gate opener, start thinking about the core again. So my core is still in tight and stable, reaching that knee out to the side without tilting the hips. So even a warm-up exercise like this should be very purposeful, very stable and strong, and we're not just swinging our legs and being sloppy with it. Today we definitely have a little bit of cardio for you, so we are going to get the heart rate up. I've got some good lower body work. We're going to hit upper body as well. A little bit of core work. Mostly we'll be on our feet today. We do have one floor exercise, which will be a nice break. If anybody's wrists are kind of cranky, it'll be a nice break. We're not going to spend much time on our wrists today. Finish that gate opener last time, each side. And then as always, I will show you high impact, low impact, high intensity, low intensity versions of all these exercises. It is up to you to pick where you should be. So just a reminder that you want to be safe, listen to your body, and do whatever's appropriate for you given the options. So the first exercise we're going to do is very simple, but it can be higher or lower intensity depending on your need. It's a quick feet run. So first out of the gate, we're going to get your heart rate up. Low impact, we're just going to keep the feet close to the ground, pump the arms. High impact would be to get up and really, really run it out. You have 45 seconds. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. So, again, your workout, your level, your choice. What do you got to do to push yourself safely today, of course, but in a way that's going to challenge you just a little bit so that you leave here feeling accomplished, proud of your effort, and like maybe you did something you weren't necessarily sure you even wanted to do today. 20 seconds. Sometimes you gotta push that needle a little bit. You guys look so good. So remember, this could be this low, if that's your need, or it can be really high. It's totally up to you. You have 10 seconds. Pump those arms. Go, go, go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. We're going to grab a resistance band, and if anybody doesn't have a resistance band, you can also do this with a lightweight dumbbell, but your position's going to be a little different. We have a resistance band, whether it's a loop or a straight. You're going to take it, if it's a straight band, you got to hold it this way. If it's a loop band, same thing. You're going to bring it to one side of your body. So like take your left hand across it to your right. Then you would take the right hand and pull down. So, whether my band has a loop or not, both of my hands are on one side of my body, and then I'm pulling straight down with my elbow by my side. I'm gonna get everybody going here because everyone I have on live is using a band, and then if you're watching on the record, I'll show you what to do with your dumbbell. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So both of my arms are on the same side of my body. I've crossed one hand over to the opposite shoulder, and then I'm pulling that down. If I have a loop, I'm here. Upper arm stays against your body. Strong work. If you're at home with a dumbbell, just tilt that forward and do the same thing. Straight back and in, working the back of the arm. You just got to be parallel to the ground if you're using a dumbbell. If you use a band, you can stand straight up. You guys are almost there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Switch sides. Take the opposite hand over, grab the band. We have 3, 2, 1, and you go. So both of my hands now are on my other side of the body. I'm going to grab that band. I'm going to pull it straight down. If I'm using a dumbbell, press the chest out, flatten out that back, and then squeeze it straight back. So either way, we're working the back of the arm. We want to keep the elbow by your side. Glue your upper arm to the side of your body. Press your elbow up against your side and roll your shoulder back. 10 seconds. Strong work, you guys. You're looking good. Beautiful job. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, next exercise. Basically what we're doing is stepping out and pushing down. When you push down, I want you to think about pressing your chest out so your back stays flat. So lowest level, lowest impact would be to just step and push. So like push, and then you could speed that up. For those of you who want to take this next level, get low in the legs, stay close to the ground, and push down close to the floor. If you do that, notice my back is still flat. I'm not doing this. That's going to bother your back. So it's still got to be low in the legs, chest out. You have options. Let's do it. 3, 2, ready, we go. So level 1, down and push. You could speed that up and stay high, or you can deepen the legs, shoot them out to the side, keep pressing your chest You could stand up straight. It would be very beginner. Pick your level and then push yourself a little bit. Yes, good work. So it's bam, bam. We're pushing down active with that hand. Push it. Push. Yes. Woo! You got it. Strong work, everybody. You guys are looking so good. Your break is coming. So stay with me 10 seconds. Push, push, push. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure you do both sides. Relax. All right. Deep breath. Inhale, exhale. That's one round. We have 2 more. Quick feet. With your tricep, you guys had it. So with the band, it's hold it and pull it so that both hands are on the same side of the body. If you want to use a dumbbell, you got to bend over so that you're flat. And then look, it's the same thing. I'm going straight and down. I just have to be parallel to the ground in order to get gravity where we need it. Dumbbells are a little different. Okay, we should be warm now. Our bodies are awake. Body had a chance to realize we were working out. Buffer that lactic acid. We're going round 2, starting with our quick feet. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, again, this is up to you. Yes, we want to get the heart rate up. I want that blood pumping. I want you to breathe heavier. That's the point of this exercise. It's to challenge your energy system that is more cardiovascular. That's why we're doing it. But in a way that's appropriate to your level. So faster, higher, lower, slower, whatever you have to do. Stay moving. You're halfway there. Make sure you're breathing. Super important. Nice deep breaths. You have 15 more seconds. You guys are awesome. 10 seconds. Woo! I don't want you to feel like you could keep going. So push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Catch your breath while you grab your band or your dumbbell. We got that tricep. Grab it, take it to one side. We have 3, 2, 1, let's go. So whether you are using your dumbbell or your band, I want you to take this slow so that, especially on the way back. So for my band folks, it's this part where we're coming back up. And for you're doing a dumbbell, it's this lowering part. Take that slow. Fight gravity. Squeeze the back of your arm. You got it. 10 seconds. Your elbow never moves. Your upper arm never moves. You're just bending your forearm, straightening your arm, squeezing that tricep. Last one. Switch it to the other side. Just take it to that opposite side in 3, 2, 1. You go. Squeeze. Now, everybody try to see if you can roll your shoulder back and down. So like put your shoulder blade in your back pocket, that one that the arm has the band or the weight, so we don't get this rounding forward. Yeah, you guys are good. Squeeze the back of the arm. We have 15 seconds here. Slow and control. You have the control, not the band, not the weight. 10 seconds. So you gotta tell it. Squeeze and then slowly back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that down. Side down, push. So remember, if you are going deep, just be sure to lean and flatten out your back. 3, 2, ready, go. Press and step. So this can be slow. This can be high and faster. It can be low and slow. It can be low and fast. You pick. Keep pulling in through your core. Don't forget your middle. Yeah, strong work. You guys look so good. Nice job. I love the effort. Looking so good. So we're moving quick. We're pushing out with those arms. Woo! 20 seconds. You're halfway done. Well, past halfway. You got it. Stay with me. Woo! Push. Remember that break is coming. You've got 10 seconds. Don't lose any of that effort. Carry it all the way through. These last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Breathe. Nice job. Water if you need it. We do have to do that one more time. One more time through. So inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Strong work. All right. This last round, you've done it twice, you know what to expect. Now is the time that if you want to challenge yourself, you dig a little deeper. So is it a little faster on quick feet? Can I give a little more squeeze, a little more strength focus to that tricep? And then maybe I either add depth or a little speed in that lateral push. It's up to you. If today you're like, I'm just here to show up and move, then that's cool. Do it. But sometimes once we get going, we start to realize we can push just a tiny bit harder. And it's that challenge that causes us to grow. All right, we're going into that quick feed. 3, 2, ready, go! I forgot to turn that do not disturb on. You got it. Oh, those quick feet, sorry for the text message sound. Push it. So, pull your core in tight. Pump the arms, pump the feet. This could be low impact. It doesn't have to be high impact. If impact bothers your knees, take it slow and low, but pump your arms. If you're good with impact, pick them up. Let's do it. We have 20 seconds. Woo! Got to get that healthy heart, that healthy lungs, and that's by challenging them to their extended limit, but quick and short. 10 seconds. We're not going to be here long. Go, go, go. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Catch your breath while you grab your band or your dumbbell. Last side of that tricep, back of the arm. So you'll roll the shoulder back and then glue that upper arm and elbow right to the side of your body. We go. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Down and back. I gotta put the timer down. So, you know, isolation exercises, they're all about focusing on that one area we're trying to hit. So this is the back of the arm. And we really want to think about that muscle. Put your mind into your muscle. That's your tricep back there. Triceps, technically it's plural because there's 3 heads. But anyways, you're gonna squeeze that muscle and then relax. You have 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Just take that to the opposite hand. 3, 2, ready, we go. So when you're working out at home, and maybe your weights or your band aren't the most challenging. Like if you came in here in studio, maybe you'd be going heavier on an exercise like this. Take it slow and focus intently. And you can make that exercise more challenging by adding weight through your mind. Like imagine that you have extra resistance there. 10 seconds. Your mind is a muscle too. And the more you do that, the easier it gets to create that awareness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that band down. Last time, lateral, side to side. 3, 2, ready, go. Let's kick it back up. Last time we're going to do these. I love this exercise. I always said this is a fun exercise. I tend to really like lateral movements. I don't think we do them enough. That's what this side to side is. But do keep your core tight and press your chest out so you don't cause any issues with your low back. Think of it like a side lunge when we would have our chest out and our back flat and push our butt back. It's very much like that. If your low back is cranky, just stay up and push down and go fast. You got it. 15 seconds. Come on, let's go. Big long rest coming after this. All the way through to the end. Woo, less than 10. Awesome energy this morning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody rest. Okay. Moving on. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Woo. Moving on. This next series, you will not need any weights. We are going to be standing for the first 2 exercises and on the ground for the last one. We got a little bit of cardio, then we got legs, then we got core. As always, levels. You'll have options. And pick the one that suits you best today. So the first exercise is very simple, just like our first exercise last time, and that's a jumping jack. Low impact jumping jacks are here, arms up, legs out. High impact, we're here. Little rule that I have for jumping jacks. Arms all the way up and all the way down. Like try to be a starfish. Stretch your fingers to the ceiling wide. We jack like this, creating a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders, this position. We also aren't getting as much blood flowing. So the goal of the jumping jacks is get your heart rate up. So if I'm doing this, I'm not getting as much range of motion through my upper body. If I do this, look how much further away my fingertips are from my feet. I can pump way more blood than if I do this. That gets your heart rate higher without you having to jump any faster or make this more high impact. So that's my rules. Like everybody, like channel your inner jazz hands and reach all the way to the ceiling. Jumping jacks, you got 45 seconds. 3, 2, ready, go. So we're here. So we're stepping out, reaching up. Maybe we're here. Either way, just know the impact that's appropriate for you. If you're a lady who struggles with these because they make you have to run to the bathroom, that's very normal, and it's very okay to do them low impact for that reason as well. Or sometimes you have too much coffee, you gotta run to the bathroom either way, doesn't matter. Reach those fingers to the sky. 20 seconds, we're halfway there. Woo! You got it. Again, heart rate, that's what I'm after here. Getting the heart rate up, that's the goal. And to have fun, 10 seconds. Smile, enjoy this. Appreciate this time together. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right. Right foot's gonna be forward. The levels here are gonna be based on the depth of the lunge. So we're gonna step the left foot back, lunge, press off the front foot and kick. If I can, I'm gonna try not to set this foot down again. Level. If you're working on balance or you have knee issues, you can come here and up, or you can come here and low kick. You want the full out, come all the way down. Just make sure you press off your front foot so we're not catapulting off the back foot. Kick, down, kick. Cool? This right foot doesn't really move. Right foot down, we step back in 3, 2, ready, go. So it's down, kick. Now, you'll see the more you bend that front leg, the more you're gonna work that front knee. More balance required. So you decide where you can go today. It's a little challenging, but isn't gonna cause issues at the knee. And if you're struggling on your balance, go more slowly. Push down into your right foot, take your time. It starts with the foot. Push, kick. We're almost there, a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, relax, switch sides. Nice job. Think about balance as it comes from the foot. Your foot has roots that go right through the floor. So I'm gonna push that left foot down and then grind right through it like it went right down to the floor. Left side, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're going back, kick. Maybe I'm going into that full lunge. Maybe I'm keeping this small, but I'm just really pushing into my left foot, using my left side booty. Balance. It's a balance challenge, so don't hesitate to level this. 20 seconds. Options are just options. Pick yours. Nice, controlled, beautiful job. Dana's looking great. Good work. Lori, 10 seconds. You guys all look strong. You're killing it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the ground. This exercise is all about the core, so we're keeping the low back flat on the mat the entire time. If you are a beginner or you have back issues, lie all the way back and crisscross your ankles and just focus on pulling your low back into the ground. If you are a little bit more advanced, lift the head, neck, and shoulders, and then basically however far out your legs are, this is going to be more challenging. So this would be full challenge, this would be less challenging, bending the knees would be less challenging. All right, so we're going to start back. If you're going to do the beginner one, stay here. If you're not, go ahead and lift, and then start scissoring those legs, and then start playing with how far out can they go without me arching my low leg off the ground. Glue that low back flat. Those knees can bend, that's okay. That's totally fine. Wherever you gotta be to keep your low back flat, and then your hip flexors are working too. Here's my beginner option for anyone with back issues. You got it, 10 seconds, which is me today. I am someone with back issues today, so here's where I'm going. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, take your time standing up. That's our full second circuit. So if you're ready to pop up, go for it. If you're not, take a breather. When you are ready, stand up and grab a drink of water. amazing job on that first round. We've got 2 more rounds of that. So where do we? We started with our big jumping jacks. Then we go into that lunge and kick, wherever your depth is, and then our scissors on the ground. Typically by round 2, now that we've seen it, we can kind of really get into it. I will ask you to do your challenge to yourself in your 3rd round. But you guys are killing it so far. Everybody good? Give me the thumbs up if we're good. Yeah, good. Awesome. You guys are great. Big shout out to Courtney. First time on a virtual workout with us. I think Courtney started with me in 2014, I think. It's been a long time. And then she moved away and left me, but it's so good to have you back, girl. All right, last round. We're going jumping jacks, high or low impact. 4, 3, ready, go. Low impact looks like this. High impact looks like this. Where do you want to be today? What's the appropriate level of challenge for your body, your mind, and your soul today? That's what it's all about. You ever been to a workout class where you're like, I don't really think this is what I was up for today? You pick. It could be just here. It could be all the way on full out. What do you need from your body today? What's going to make you feel better when you leave here 15 seconds? Sometimes it's just showing up. 10, you got it. Woo, that's what exercise should be. Should enrich your life. 3, 2, 1, relax. We got that lunge and kick. So we're going to step back with the left. We're going to put our weight in our right foot. Remember, if your balance is an issue, get the balance first, then make the movement bigger. 3, 2, ready, go. So push that right foot down. Even if I keep this small, and I just bend this much, and I push that right foot down, and feel my right side booty cheek really working. This is challenging by itself. Doesn't have to be all the way down here. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. 15 seconds. I tend to go pretty low, but that's because I teach a lot of these classes. You do you, 10 seconds, and I don't even know if you can see anybody else, so don't worry about that. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. Woo. Left foot forward. Right foot back. 3, 2, here we go. So even this, where I'm not doing that full lunge, that is working my left foot. I'm out of breath. And I'm just really going to press that left foot down into the ground. Focus on form and control before speed. So I want balance, strength, stability. Those are the foundation. Speed comes later. So don't worry about speed yet. 10 seconds unless you're already past those first 3 things I said. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the ground. Scissors. Doesn't round 2 always go so much faster? I think so. Scissor kicks are about keeping the low back flat into the mat. If your low back has any discomfort or won't stay flat, modify the movement. Starting with either the head and neck resting or lift. 3, 2, ready, go. Cross those ankles. Now, once I've gotten to a place that feels okay, then I can start squeezing my legs a little farther out from my body. I'd rather see lower legs with bent knees than legs straight up in the air crossing, because then we don't get as much lower core. We need that lower core. 15 seconds. If your head and neck are cranky, rest them on the ground. 10 seconds. Strong work. Glue that low back flat to the ground. You guys look so good. Kick those legs. Rehand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! So sit up first. Take your time. Getting back up, and then eventually we'll stand up. Awesome job so far. We have 1 more round of that one. All right. So water break. Little bit of water. Woo! You guys are doing awesome. I know we do. We gotta have some mothers on with us. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers, Megan and Lori, the mamas, the people who have human children. No offense to y'all who have pets. I'm right there with you, but you don't get to celebrate Mother's Day. Okay? Someone said that to me last year. She's like, oh, but you're like a mother to people. And I was like, no. Don't take credit away from the moms who have human children. That is a job. I'm nobody's mama. All right, so happy Mother's Day. Last time through, we got jumping jacks, we got that step and kick, and then we got scissors. We are now more than halfway through class, officially. So how are we feeling? Do we want to kick it up a notch, or are we gonna ride this wave? Your choice, jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, we go. Remember what I said about the fingers and the arms. Big arms, elbows only slightly bent. Reach the fingers to this. I like to think of it like a starfish. I don't know if that's a starfish, but that's what I think of. 30 seconds to go. Last time. This is also our last high intensity exercise today. Last like real burst of cardio. So bring it. You got 20 seconds. Don't forget to pull your core tight. Keep it moving. You have 15 seconds. You guys look awesome. Bring the energy. 10 seconds. Woo, we brought the sunshine and the energy this morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. I can see that sun shining in just about everybody's shot. No matter what state you're in. Right foot forward. We're going back and kick. Use this to catch your breath if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Remember, push down into that right foot. This can be a full lunge if that is your level, but it doesn't have to be. What I want you to focus on is your right foot and your right side booty. So that right foot pushes down, your left side booty squeezes and then pushes you back up to standing as you kick out. 15 seconds. Tight through the middle. Woo, yes. Even without going deep, this exercise can be powerful. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, left foot forward. Deep breath. Here we go. Step it back. So we're going back. I'm surprised, how much this got me breathing heavy too. Down, push, kick. So make sure we're trying to use our breath. Exhale, kick. Exhale, kick. Push that left foot down. Use that left leg. So we're not pushing much off that back leg. We're using the front foot. Strong work. You guys are coming up on 10 seconds. You got it. Stay with me. Woo, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're taking it down to the ground. Couple deep breaths before you lie down. Slow your breathing. Being able to recover quickly from that higher heart rate exercise is a sign of health. So it's something to be proud of. You can quickly recover from that. We're gonna lie all the way back. Lift the knees to 90 degrees. Maybe we lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Ready? And cross those ankles. Listen to your low back. If the low back isn't gonna like the legs all the way out here, don't do it. Pull them in. Bend your knees. If your neck gets cranky, set it down. Pull your ribs to your hips. That's the main focus here. Ribs to hips, press your low back flat into the ground. You've got to think about it. 15 seconds. You've got to really make that connection with your core. 10, so we don't get issues at the low back. You're coming up on 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Way to go. Take your time to stand up. Now with a longer break. We got one more circuit. Breathe. When you're ready, stand up. This last set of 3, we're going to be standing the whole time. Whew. How we doing? Still good? Give me the thumbs. Yeah, we got one. She's good, good. Awesome. Thanks, guys. So, with this last round, we're going to focus a lot on legs, then we're going to do a little bit of arms in between. But this first exercise is about making the leg lift small. So the side of the hip, the side of the glute. And just like with the lunge, the squat can be as deep as you want to make it. The lower you squat, the harder it's going to be. But we're going to squat, come up, lift. Squat, come up, lift. Notice that when I lift that leg out to the side, what I don't want you to do is lean, So this is small enough that everything else stays straight up and down. And then the toe of that foot shouldn't turn out. It should stay straight forward. Like you're in between two panes of glass and you're just going, whoop. So we go down into a squat as low as you want to go, and then you'll lift, set it down, you'll go down into a squat, you'll come up other side. I'll do that for 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So to modify this, don't squat so low. Squat low enough that it's challenging you a little bit, but not so low that your knees are upset or that tomorrow you're not going to be able to sit down on the toilet. That's the thing I hear from people most. They can't sit easily on the toilet, and then we have to do what we call the trust fall. People be mad about that. I get it. You don't want to be that sore. We have 20 seconds, but sit back and down. Lift that leg. Use like this muscle here from the side, and then keep your core tight. You have 15 seconds. Lift and squeeze. Sit back and down. Challenge that squat just a little bit. If it's where your body wants to stop, go a centimeter deeper. It's where the change happens. 3, 2, but you got to do both sides. So if you started on that side, finish the other side. Grab a band or a hand towel if you have no band. I think very light weights might work for this too. A hand towel, very light weights, a band. If you're holding a band that has a loop, you're going to put it over both hands. If you're holding a band that doesn't, you're going to hold it like this. If you're holding a hand towel, you're going to hold it like this and pretend you're trying to rip it in half. And if you're holding dumbbells, you're just holding the dumbbell in each hand. We're going to go up and around and down. So we're stopping at shoulder height. So we're going from down to up and down to up. So one arm will cross the body. So if you're holding a band or a towel, you're going to push against it or pull against it. If you're holding dumbbells, you're just raising them. We go. 3, 2, 1. Now, as you're doing that, pull your rib cage in and down, squeeze your butt. So you're planking, and your arms are just floating up and floating down. Right to shoulder height. Press against the band. If you're holding like a towel or a straight band, pull your hands away from each other. If you're holding your dumbbells, they'll do the job for you. Make sure your elbows are slightly bent. So don't lock your elbows out like that. Keep a slight bend in your elbows, and you're just going up and down. 15 seconds. You got it. Keep pulling your shoulders down away from your ears. Anybody's shoulders burning yet? Yes. Mine are. I hope you feel that too. 3, 2. Get both sides. 1. Finish. Nice. All right. We're going to go single leg balance. We're going to lift our knee. If you are new to balance, you're just going to lift your knee and balance. If you can balance with your knee at 90, you're going to be at 90. If you can do this easily, you're going to go back and forth. If you can do that easily, you're going to reach it all the way back as far as you can and come up. So see, there are levels. We're going from single leg foot down to balancing, or maybe here, or maybe here, or maybe here. Pick your level. Right foot down. Lift your left knee. 3, 2, 1. So wherever you have good balance, and then once you're good, if you can start adding movement, add movement. If you want that full reach, push down into that leg, drive your foot down to the floor. I say this because we have to have balance before we can add movement. So if this is challenging enough, stay right here with just one foot off the ground. 15 seconds. Press your right foot down. And then once you're stable here, then we could have movement, but that level of movement is going to look different depending on your balance. We have different levels with us today. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left foot down. Start by lifting the knee and then figure out where you need to be. 3, 2, 1. Push your left foot down. So listen, you guys who train with me all the time know this. I really prefer to fit the exercise to the client, not the client to the exercise. Does that make sense? Yes. And so if you were here with me in person, I would be saying this is the exercise that you should be doing. This is how you're going to do it. I don't have the ability to do that virtually. So I'm giving you the options, and I'm trusting you to pick. If I can't keep my balance with my leg moving, then stop moving and work on balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a break. And the reason for that is because everyone's going to be at different levels. Everyone's going to have different strengths. And we've got to work on building the foundation and not skipping steps. So that's what we always do here is we're like, you gotta master this before you do this. Because just like everything I talk about, if we miss this and we're doing this, we're gonna have problems later. That's when we get hurt and we're like, oh, what happened? Because we skipped a step. So never feel like you should be doing something that other people are doing or that's more advanced if this part is hard. Start with that. And know that that is totally fine and that's totally encouraged. And the other thing, and then I'll hop off my soapbox. I never hop off my soapbox. The other thing, real quick, is don't compare it to what you used to be able to do. I used to be able to do this, I used to be able to do that. I used to do fitness competitions, and I used to weigh 20 pounds less than I do. It was different. I'm not there anymore, so we let that go, right? We can't always stay in the same place, except where you are today, and then work every day to get a little bit better. All right, I'm done. Let's squat and leg lifts. 3, 2, 1, we go. You know what happened, you guys, with this virtual training? It gave me an opportunity to have a captive audience for 45 minutes where no one's going to say anything back to me. Not that you would, but I'll just get up here and talk the whole time. So I got things to say, and my husband's tired of hearing it. You guys look great. So sit back in your heels, tuck your core, lift. And the best part is I can't even really see facial expressions. So I don't even know if you guys are smiling, laughing, rolling your eyes. You got 15 seconds. Stay with me, but I don't care. You got it. Lift, squeeze. Beautiful work. Make sure you get both sides. 3, 2, 1. Finish it all the way through. Awesome. Grab your band or your towel or your weights. If you had like a towel, this just looks the same. The thing to be mindful of is when we're pushing against our hands, to be able to do that with the strength from the arms and not with your elbows. So sometimes I think if we go to like pull something, we lock our elbows, which means my joint is actually the one taking the force. Keep the joint soft so that as I'm pushing out, it's my muscles and not my joint. All right, we're circling. 3, 2, 1. We go up. We go down. Other side. Stop at shoulder height. And then tuck your rib cage, tuck your butt. So think of this as a plank, like you're standing in a plank, and your arms are moving. And we're coming all the way down and all the way back up. Lower it, raise it. Lower it, raise it. And we're pushing against the band with our hands, not our elbow joint. You guys are good. Try to pull your shoulders away from your ears. 15 seconds. You got it. We have 10. Let those shoulders burn. It's the only upper body work today. Oh, we are running long. My bad. We're almost done. It's cool. 3, 2. Got to finish on both sides. Relax. Single leg balance. Find your balance. This is not about how far the leg goes out. It's about how stable you are. Right foot down. Lift that left knee. 3, 2. Ready to go. So once we can get the left foot off the ground, work on seeing how high you can get the knee without losing your balance. Then you're going to work on seeing if you can go forward and back. Then you're going to work on how far forward and back can I go? How much can I stretch? Everybody, put your right foot down to the floor as hard as you can. 15 seconds. Draw your belly button into your spine. So we got levels here. Find yours. I won't make my speech again. 5 seconds, but you know why. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left foot down, right knee up. In 3, 2, 1, lift it. So little bend to the left knee, push the left foot down into the floor. Get tall through your spine, pull your rib cage in. Once we are so stable and so strong, maybe that knee comes higher. If not, stay wherever you can without losing your balance, and then you can work on adding movement if you have it. 15 seconds. Yeah, for those who have strong balance, you can work on getting that big extension. Go slow, draw it in and up. Press your foot down into the floor. Lift that knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Break time. One more round. Right? We did that twice. Yeah. Think? We did that twice. Okay, so we have one more round. It is Saturday, so this workout tends to go a tiny bit longer than our weekday classes. So we're going to be done in about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll stretch. So if you have somewhere to be, Don't run away. I gotta be somewhere at 11 too, so at my computer, right? Ain't going anywhere. All right, last round. I invite you to challenge yourself this round. Can I squat a tiny bit deeper? Can I squeeze this and go a little bit more slowly? And then where do I gotta be on my balance? Can I get taller? Can I create a solid foundation? Last time is our chance to say, this is it. Where do I wanna go here? We're done in like 3 minutes. All right, here we go, squat with a lift. Squatting as low as you can go comfortably. Push your butt back, lift your leg. Pull your core in. So I keep kind of placing my hand because I'm checking in with my core. I'm thinking pull that up and in so that everything here stays straight and that leg is just coming left to the side. Beautiful. When you squat, make sure you drop your booty, but go as low as you can go, comfortably in your knees, halfway done. Sit back, come up. Yes. Strong work, 15 seconds. I see such amazing work happening with this group who I have with me live, 10 seconds. You guys are awesome. Coming up on 5 seconds. Give me just a couple more. Make sure you finish on both sides. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab your band. We're going up and around. So we're tugging on it. Whether we're pressing our hands out against a band or we're pulling on a towel, just be sure your elbows aren't locked. If you're holding dumbbells, same thing. 3, 2, ready, you go. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your butt. Yeah. I decided that I always call this position ugly butt or tuck your butt. I was gonna change the name of it. So we need a new name. Scared booty, hide your booty. There you go, hide your booty, tuck it. Rib cage down. Reach and lower. So one arm crosses and one arm straight out. Elbow soft, you got 10 seconds here. Let those arms burn. This is our last upper body exercise of the day. You guys, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Sometimes it feels like we can't get as much upper body work when we're at home because we don't have heavier weights. My upper body and shoulders have been tired. So I hope you guys are feeling that. This is some good upper body work. Last time we got single leg balance, right foot down, left knee lift in 4, 3, 2, 1. Level 1 is just to lift the knee. Level 2 is to go forward and backward. Level 3 is to reach and extend the leg. The last level would be to get this all the way out, totally parallel to the ground, flat, and then press that arm down and lift. You guys know as you're halfway done that you just pick wherever you are challenged. And then I want you to find stability and be as still as you can. If your ankle and foot are moving around, that's normal. Everything above it should be solid. 10 seconds. Build that foundation first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left foot down, single leg balance. This is it, and then we stretch. 4, 3, 2, lift it, balance. Push that left foot down. Once you find that you can do that here at hip height, you can add that forward back. Once you can do forward back, add that long reach, lifting the knee. But all that foundation is built the same. Left foot down to the floor, slight bend at the left knee. We're keeping the balance. We're growing long and tall. Don't add movement until you can do this without falling down. We've got to start with step 1. Like, look at babies. Less than 10 seconds. They don't walk until they crawl. 3, 2, 1. Relax. They don't crawl until they can rock on all fours. They don't rock on all fours until they can hold themselves up. They don't do that until they can roll over. So it's progressive. Everything's progressive. Grab water if you need it. Let's get down to the floor and stretch. Wow, it must be Saturday. That was a lot of speeches today. Awesome work. Go ahead and lie all the way back. So once your upper body's resting, cross your right foot over your left knee. If that's enough for the stretch, stay there. You can also draw that leg in, maybe even reaching through and holding if it would be comfortable. Again, where are we? How are we with our tightness? What feels okay? And then I always encourage you guys to slow your breathing. So once we start stretching, deep breath in through the nose. Big full exhale out through your mouth. Calm your system. Relax. You worked hard today. You guys are thebomb.com. Go ahead and switch sides. I know that's such a weird old saying. So maybe we draw that leg in if it would be comfortable and keep that slow, good breathing. You worked hard, you brought it. You came, brought the time for yourself. That's awesome. Feel good about that. That's circuits. So we typically do that circuit style on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It's usually a little bit less equipment, a little bit more cardio, for lack of a better word. And then go ahead, hug your knees in. Pour yourself to seated, both legs out front, sit up tall. Right foot over left knee, left arm hugs right knee, twist. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do what we call strength supersets, which look very much more like the actual workouts that we do here in studio. So they're a little bit more strength-based. I still modify for equipment or lack of, but if you have stuff at home and you want to use it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is your good bet for using more dumbbells and things like that, especially Wednesday for dumbbells. Go ahead and switch sides. So we'll cross that left foot over the right knee. We'll hug that in with the right arm, sit up tall, stretch. But of course, just come to any class that works for you. I set up that schedule on purpose so that, number one, there was a good variety, and number two, folks coming 2 days in a row would get a compliment to their workout so that, you know, if it's strength one day, they get circuits the next. That is the workout of the entire day, so no one's coming twice in one day. That will be too much anyway. But it does change every day. Go ahead and come to standing. We'll stretch that upper body. Most of you guys know this, but I'm just repeating it for Courtney, who's new on the live workouts. Where am I? There am I. Okay. Reach it forward. Draw the belly button into the spine. The schedule, I'm just playing around next week. I'm going to put a 4 o'clock on Monday and see how that goes, because a lot of people mentioned 4 p.m. was a good time. And then I took the noon on Tuesdays off, just for Tuesdays, because take the arms back, roll the shoulders back, chin up, chest up. I am kind of buried deep in our strategy for reopening and getting a lot of stuff put together for you guys. So I need a little extra time to do that. We don't have a date on that yet. It's probably not going to be until at least the beginning of June. But hey, we're going to keep doing this, and it's good. And then, of course, as always, right arm across. I'll fill you in on everything you need to know about that once we have the information. But what else? I think that's it. We still have that new 6 a.m. class on Tuesdays and Thursdays for all you crazy morning early birds. Go ahead and switch sides. That is Megan's class. I will not be there. I will be just getting out of bed. And then anybody doing Refocus Reset? Our accountability program starts Monday. Come into your flat back, hands to the thighs, reach it back. Look down at the floor and hold. So Refocus Reset, I will be setting up the team trackers. We have 3 teams, 3 coaches, myself, Megan, and Shannon. You'll be assigned to a coach and a team. The trackers will be sent out tomorrow. Go ahead and reach deeper into this if you like. That's a Google Sheet. So you don't have to download an app or anything. It's a Google Sheet that will have a tab with your name, and that's where you'll track your points every day, and I'll explain all of that tomorrow and Monday. Go ahead and roll it up. So be looking for that. Be in that Facebook group. I have 2 Facebook groups, one for the studio, one for Refocus Reset. Make sure you're in both, if you're on Facebook at all. And then hide everything else and just see those groups, because everything else is just noise, you guys, seriously. Except for the dog pictures. Reach, inhale out. Pick your feet, all dogs. Big exhale out. One more time, big deep breath, inhale, reach. Big exhale out. You guys are awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up for yourself today. Thank you so much for being there. Let me turn that